Welcome to another episode of What If There's a Better Way. I'm your host Dea, and this is another mini session. What's the whole point of this somatic experiencing? Well, this goes beyond somatic experiencing by itself. It's more about being human, knowing yourself, living a dignified life, having agency, being able to use all or at least more of your faculties, of your innate skills as a human, and just, I don't really know how to say it, living well. It doesn't really have a good ring to it. Anyway, it's not about necessarily resolving trauma. Well, it is, but it's reclaiming your ability to learn. The whole point of this is to be able to learn and to know how to learn, to be self-directed in learning, to get to know yourself and to act on that. This might sound strange, especially if you're just thinking about getting over some kind of old problem, but at the end of the day, it's about your whole body. So not just your brain, your thinking, your cognition, learning something, learning some information, regurgitating information, being able to even just talk about something, argue on something. It's not about that. It's deeper in the body. And we know now that all the organs have their own neural network inside of them, and that they communicate with each other, communicate also with the brain, and that the whole body is communicating with each other. And those different pockets and different organs inside the body have their own perception, intelligence, and thought is kind of the wrong word because it makes us think about thinking, language, thoughts, like you do in your brain, kind of like reading silently to yourself, but your organs' intelligence will not necessarily speak to you in that way, right? And their learning will not progress by you reading more books necessarily and theorizing about something. We know if things happen, for example, trauma, but also good things, those things get stored in our body, in our tissues. And basically, our tissues have been overwhelmed with this new kind of very shocking, very disturbing, very twisting information, and have not been able to unlearn what happened. And so it really is this very subtle, not cognitive, but sensorial learning that our whole body needs to be doing to live well. And it is very subtle. It really is. And so it's about your gut. Learning that, if I'm in this situation, or if I'm just by myself, where I already know cognitively that I'm safe, that my gut can also realize, okay, yeah, it's not that bad. It's at least not 100% exactly like it used to be. Maybe it's just 0.1% different. And how that affects your gut. Maybe your whole body fascia can realize, okay, again, yes, it's not 100% the same as it always used to be. Again, just 0.1% different. What does that do to you, right? And so we can go through the whole body with the same kind of argument. Like maybe you felt the same way your whole life, right? And just this moment, maybe you can feel a little bit into your heart, maybe you don't. It's fine. But maybe the intelligence in your heart, if it would feel out into your surrounding, orient itself. So you've heard about the concept of orienting, right? Basically looking around in your space intentionally slowly to give your nervous system, your body, your brain, your organs time to reorganize, renegotiate, and of where you are, and to come back into just now, what's happening now, right? We don't want to be stuck in our past, just right now. And the same thing our heart can do. We know the heart has a big electromagnetic field, which is emitting and receiving information. So if your heart would orient, maybe there is a sensation, maybe there isn't. Maybe right now, as you're listening to this, you don't feel anything. It's just a very slow podcast episode. It's okay. See if everything is the same, 100% as it always was. Or is your system able to perceive maybe 0.1%? That is a little bit different. That is a little bit more engaged. A little bit more in the now. A little bit safer than it used to be.